Fitzy and Wippa.
We are about to be warmed up in the studio because we have got two superstars. I'm saying drag royalty. Can I put those two
without a
words
doubt.
together?
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is Courtney Act and Vanity Fair.
Hey, everyone.
Courtney, Sarah and I have to apologise to you because we have a great segment on the show called Only Just Realised. And we had a caller ring in and we felt so silly when this caller told us this.
I've only just realised that the fabulous entertainer Courtney Act is a play on words of caught in the act.
Yeah.
It's caught in the act.
Caught in the act.
So
How did we miss that as
did
well?
you miss
I don't quite know.
Because drag queen names are often clever. They have a pun or there's a slight variation of it elsewhere. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that fair
They
to
don't
say?
have to. They can just be like a bit quirky.
Mine's not clever or have a pun, but like...
Yours is.
Vanity Fair
See,
is
Vanity is now just Vanity. She's
I dropped the fair.
Sure, you're just
She's no
Vanity.
longer fair.
Yeah, no.
Soon you'll be just V.
Just
Yeah.
be...
Hey, hi, babe.
Vanity like the sin.
Yeah,
sure.
and then you'll be the artist formerly known as.
Yeah.
Yes. Brenda, call me. You're into season 2 now. Congratulations. It's doing so well, the podcast.
They told us the other day that the podcast is listened to in 170 countries.
That's amazing.
And I was like, are there even that many countries?
Can you give us some countries that blew your mind?
No, I didn't look that far.
You didn't get the
I
list.
Googled there's only 195 countries in the world.
Wow.
And 170 of them listen to our podcast.
So there is
there's probably only
someone-
one in each one. And
yeah,
they're probably bots.
you can
What about the
imagine
other
someone in
25?
Peru just sitting on the side of a mountain listening to your podcast.
Yeah. I think that's a very reductive vision of Peru. It's quite an advanced city, the old Lima.
It has a lot going on in Peru.
Yeah.
You guys are the ultimate
Just more the
performers.
beautiful visualization.
You're entertainers. The thing is, though, the genre of hip-hop, how do you go in this area?
Well, as two white people living in Sydney, I feel like this genre is probably not even for us, but we would like to pass all blame over to you guys.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable with this, by the way, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm
Okay,
here.
all right.
Fitzy and Wippa.
And Fitzy.
I love it when you rap battle on Friday. Don't know how much that Wippa weighs. Ask her later on at the buffet.
We're doing Mr. Dobalina this morning. Courtney, you are going first.
I am.
Okay, all right. Headphones on. Oh, look, professionals. Headphones are on
Very challenging
underneath
to
the
get
chin.
headphones on over here this big, you know?
All right, here we go. You can
right.
listen to Courtney Act and Vanity. They've got their season 2. Brenda, call me on the Nova Player with their podcast right now, but they are performing for you, Sydney, this morning. Let's do it. Good luck.
Vanity's got the beer blood in her eyes. My BFF Vanity, she's my big sis. Older, not wiser, but I don't want to diss. She was a supermodel when I first hit the scene. Being like her was my teenage dream. Dream of the future, dream of the past. An aging beauty, how long will it last? In a skate park, rolling around, levitating in your headphones before you hit the ground. Shat your pants because there was no loo. 2 broken bones and covered in poo. Then on Instagram, jacked up on Andone. Whipping your pony, I called you on the phone. Are you alright? Are you okay? Maybe don't go live when you're this way. 22 years later and we're still a pair. A friend so special it doesn't seem fair. Don't spill our secrets when you're old and dotty. Just call me up and we'll bury the body.
She's a professional singer, by the way.
Bury the body.
We should have given some context to the broken arm covered in poo, but we can talk
Yeah, we'll
about
do
that
that
later.
after. Vanity, take it away.
I got a bit more volume in my ear.
Kick it in the gut, 1-0. Mr. Barbalina, Mr. Barbalina.
You're so talented and that is a fact. But let's not talk about the hungry alley cat. You travelled the world, you paid your dues. It doesn't matter how many reality shows you lose. Everyone loves you. You enthrall. Well, not everyone. RuPaul.
Don't bring that up.
You question us and make us think. Cheers to you, the world's oldest twink. It's strange how people say we look the same. We know next to me everyone looks plain. Speaking of looks, can I make a suggestion? Can you please make your eyes look in the same direction?
That is
Just
very...
got a lazy eye.
I've got a lazy eye.
That can happen.
I'm just making rhymes because rapping I don't know. Why don't I throw in a little something? You've got a web toe. But you pick me up when I fall, when I need advice. You're the one that I call. I couldn't imagine my life without you, but I want to set on record I wasn't covered in poo. If you think back, it was actually you. Think about it. It happened. And we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about that. Especially not on the radio.
Just awesome.
I love you to bits, you're my number one, but remember what happened on Australian Idol Season 1? I'll never forget. You ruined my favourite wig, but I will forgive you because you got me this gig.
Should we break it down as quickly before we get a winner, says? Let's go back to the broken bones
arm.
and covered in poo. Big night, was it?
No, it wasn't actually. This was last year, and my New Year's resolution was to learn how to roller skate.
Okay.
I loved roller skating when I was a kid in the 80s, and I thought I had a pair of roller skates. I'm like, it's my new thing. I'm going to do it. And I was teaching myself, and I got a bit cocky, and we're in a skate park.
Great.
Then I thought, you know what? I'm going to put Dua Lipa on my headphones. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, great.
And I literally went 1, 2, turn, bang, and my arm snapped. And the bone broke out of my skin. I just looked down and my arm was like this zigzag. I'm like, it'll be all right.
We're in shock.
The poo part, I went into shock, and I realised while I was laying on the skate park with my skates on, with my dog running around without a lead,
Yeah.
that
arm.
I needed to go to the toilet really badly. Thank God they had just recently installed public toilets at the skate park. So there was a public toilet. So it wasn't covered in poo. But I had to pick my arm up in my jumper, my snapped arm, go into the toilet with a broken arm. 'Cause I thought I cannot be a 40-year-old man who's just broken his arm roller skating and then going to hospital covered in poo. After I shut myself, I just can't do that.
That's a bad day.
In my memory, you definitely shat yourself and there was poo everywhere.
We know that your memory is not always reliable.
Clearly.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
what
they
do we
were
do
both
here?
such lovely messages to each other. But I recently tried to reignite a love of bike riding from my childhood, and I stacked it as well. So, Vanity, I got to throw you a sympathy.
Congratulations, ladies. Well done. If you want to go check out that rap, go to the Fitzy and Wippa Instagram account right now, and you can listen to Season 2 of Brenda Call Me. It's on the Nova Player or wherever you get your good podcast from. Oh, Courtney Act, Vanity, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Fitzy and Wippa.